Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we appear to be in some sort of war. I believe we were fighting over Sardinia? Is that correct? Yes, we were. We're very close to being done with that, so let's head on over there. And we also last episode got ourselves in our culture, egalitarian being established in 15 years. So that'll be great. Egalitarian will be done. Oh, hello. They have some troops over here. We're just going to siege this down, I think. We should beat them on this siege. 4 months and 3 months. We can definitely put in a siege commander here to make sure of that. Okay, we have a small breach. That's a huge deal. It's going to be close. We have a large breach now. How are we doing? They're actually ahead of us. We need to assault this fort. This will cause us huge casualties, but we will get that done very soon, which allows us to end the war. There we go. So we'll disband those troops, and all of these titles will need to be granted out. And we're just going to grant these out for now to random nobles. I don't care who. We just don't want to hold these personally. So there we go. Fantastic. That, of course, puts us well over our vassal limit. Well, one over our vassal limit, and I would like to make this duchy, the Duchy of Sardinia, so we'll usurp that, and that goes to this fine gentleman here. Cool. At this point, we require a new chancellor, and that will be this lady. Excellent. So the question now becomes, what do we do at this point? Well, we're working on getting the region of Italy, right? So that is definitely something we can work towards. We could fight the Byzantine Empire and go for the duchy that we had over here previously. That is an option. We can also raise a runestone, and we'll go ahead and do that. Cool, we gained 150 prestige. That's not the biggest of deals at this point, but we do need the Italy region, and we need to hold this for 30 total years. It seems like we were getting close on that. What was the title history here? We got this in 1032 was when we inherited it. That was 25 years ago. So 5 years. We just have to live 5 more years. I think we can do that. I do want to take a look at our succession here real quick. Looks good. No problem there. We probably want to go after Corsica next. We can conquer that duchy. No problem there. We need that for the region of Italia to dismantle the papacy. And this is all coastal, so that will be absolutely fine. We'll raise all of our troops here. Well, not all of our troops. We're going to raise our troops for a while. Boy, they just didn't want to show up. Okay. Well, there we go. We're going to raise our troops down here. Cool. I think we were exceptionally close there to having our men-at-arms show up, but they just didn't. There we go. That's what we need, and we'll head up here and get this done. No problem whatsoever. So we're going to work towards taking over the region of Italia. I want to double check, actually. Does that include? Yes. That does include this area down here. So it's not the de jure Kingdom of Italy. It's not even the de jure Empire of Italia. It's the region of Italia. Okay. I just wanted to double check that. So we'll head in over here and begin a bit of a siege here. Raised voices at the ting meet, huh? Okay. Well, we will leave behind our onagers and some levies here while the rest of our forces pursue up over here. Cool. And these guys definitely want to have a siege commander. There we go. Okay, so they're retreating up over this way. Honestly, I'm just going to split our army in half, and we'll pursue with half of our force. They have to be retreating here. Okay, that's an interesting call on their part. Not one that I would have made, but okay. If that's what they want to do, we'll allow it. We have some slow sieges happening here. And we'll just head up over here. Cool. And that guy learned Norse. Sounds good. I'll move these guys back. We're at 93% war score, so this will finish this war. And that'll be great. So I'm a little bit concerned here right now about our vassal limit, although for the moment it's not too bad. We can grab administrator here. And ultimately, I wanted to take a look in our legacies here and see if we were going to go down like assertive rulers. We've finished up pillage for now. I think assertive rulers is maybe not the worst area to go. So I think that'll be the plan there. We're going to divide this force in half and come over here and reinforce. We don't want our siege force to lose here. Although I think we might end up losing. We did. We weren't there quite in time. They raised up troops directly on us, I believe, which was rude, but we'll just restart this siege. No big deal. Cool. So 6 months on that, 15 on this, allegedly. Oh my. Okay. That's exciting. Very exciting stuff. This is the wrong commander. We'll put this guy in so that we have siege rolls more frequently. Demand artifact. Get out of here with that. Why would I want to give you my artifact? There we go. Now they're going to come in again. Yeah, they raised right up over here and walked in, was what happened. Sure. We can have a concubine. That's fine. I would prefer not to have male children at this point because of our renown levels, but it's okay. Whatever. This will end this war in our favor. Reduced troop levy seems fine. I accept this guy's generous gifts. Okay, and we will enforce our demands here and disband our troops. Cool. We'll grant these out. And that became our vassal as it is. So we should create the title Duchy of Corsica. That would go to this fine gentleman here. Fantastic. Okay, so that gives us a significant chunk of the region of Italia. Now, it looks like we're going to have to go after a chunk of Bavaria here. Is that correct? Yes. 2 counties of Bavaria. Okay. We may want to go after Venice next, actually. Yeah, we could do a conquer duchy on Venice. That's an option. A pretty decent one, in fact. Another thing we could do is go after Italy, but there's some inland stuff up over here that we can't get to as of right now. Whereas Venice would not cause us any problems on that front. So I think we're going to go for Venice here. And that should be fine. We will drop a rally point in Foggia, and we will raise... Do we need more than our men-at-arms? Honestly, kind of no. But we'll raise everybody we've got. Well, everybody that we can in time here. I'd like to maybe have a little smaller of a force than we had previously. This is more than enough. Okay. We'll group these up, and into Venice we go. That war should be won, no problem whatsoever. We will have to go after the Byzantines eventually, but for now I'm not too concerned about it. Okay. So they're going to fight us here on Venice, and this is fine. Like, we easily win that. We stack wiped them, in fact, and I'm going to split this force in half. We're going to send half of them over here. Now, that's bringing the onagers with. So I'm going to make sure that this guy has increased siege speed rolls, so that'll be fine. And these two should finish up around-ish the same time. I don't know about that. This is going to be 2 years. That's a little rough. Amiable ran away. Again. Sure. And we are, for now, going to see about dropping our onagers and some levies here, and I would love to catch these guys before they embark. Our dog was caught by someone else. Okay. So we win that battle, and we'll come back over here. They're probably going to try to attack us here. Actually, they were retreating up over this way. Interesting. Yeah, this is definitely Actually, that starvation was pretty good. This is progressing okay. Not great, but okay. We actually captured him. Cool, so this war's over. We'll disband our troops and grant these out. They are not meant to be held by us, and of course we'll need the duchy as well. So we'll go ahead and create that, and we'll grant the Jarldom of Venice over there. Fantastic. So now we're going to have to go after some of West Francia. That's going to be interesting. Spoleto would not be a terrible option either. We would have to grant, because of the rules of the game, we would have to grant independence not to Bologna, but we would have to Lucca and to Orvieto, Spoleto, and Abruzzi here. But otherwise, we could go after Spoleto. Those are all kind of awkward. We could do this kingdom invade. We would have to grant these 3 titles out because of the rules. But there's a potential option. Another option would be East Francia, going after the Kingdom of Italy here. Once again, there's a lot here that we can't go after. So that's a bit problematic for us. I think Spoleto is the way to go, and the Kingdom Invade is probably not ideal for us. I think that we go for, like, the... we don't go for Tuscany, obviously. The Principality of Ancona could be a thing. The Principality of Romagna would be best, though. So we're going to go after that. We're going to raise up our troops here. We're going to go until we have men-at-arms, and then we'll siege our way towards their capital. Any moment now, men-at-arms. There we go. This is more troops than I think we need, but it's okay. So we'll siege our way in here. Wow, I just looked at the clock, and it's only been 12 minutes. This, we've gotten a lot done in 12 minutes. No doubt about that. Wow, okay. Well, we are going to continue this siege here. We do want to definitely get a siege commander here. There we go. And we will progress this quite quickly. Stalemates aren't ideal, but desertion is good. Starvation is very good. Okay. We'll move up over this way. We're currently at 14% war score. This is going to be a little bit slower of a war because this is against a larger enemy. Slightly. But that's fine. No real problem there. Okay, our son came of age. Good for him. Sure, I'll pay the royal court a visit. We can spend some court grandeur here, that's okay. I don't want to give him Essex, that's for sure. We'll give him gold. That's fine. Actually, we could get ourselves another domain holding. So we should definitely come over this way and grab ourselves, like, this one here. Would be fine. Cool. So we'll hold that. And I do want to take a look at our battlements progress. We're going to have battlements done in 9 years here. We are done with all of our tribal innovations. So that's good. Coinage will be done in about 5 years. Actually, was that our wife? I think that was our wife attempting to seduce us. That's probably okay. But, I just by default told her to stop. Awkward. Okay. Well, we're going to come up here and siege their capital down. We are going to take attrition because it's inland. But that's fine. Technically, all of the provinces here are considered coastal. Even this one, because that's a navigable river there. So that's fine. There's these guys over here. I do want to go after them, and so we shall. We're going to split off our onagers and our levies here. These guys are going to go after them, and this force will get a siege commander. We already have one busy, and I think he's leading this force. Hang on. No, we're not going to be a witch. Yes, he's leading this force. So we're going to put this guy in charge here, and then this guy in charge here. Perfect. That's commanded by ruler over here, so we definitely want to go after that. You guys stay put. We definitely want to chase this guy. Okay, this may end the war for us. We'll see. What do we got? Nope, it did not end the war for us. We didn't capture it, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and grab Administrator if we have it. We do already have it, so we'll take Golden Obligations, I suppose. That'll be fine. And we're going to move around over this way, along the coast. Cool. Hello, we want to intercept these guys. We don't want them to attack our siege force. There's this force up here as well. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. So let's just head over to Gubbio. Actually, we captured him. Fantastic. So we will enforce those demands. And that gives us a new war against this guy. So let's group this together. And we're going to head up here. Because we need to fight off the... what is this? The Duke of Friuli? Yeah, we need to fight off the Duke of Friuli. No problem with that, but he's going to finish this siege. Okay. So we will eliminate this army here, and then we'll take back these two locations. And then we'll go after Friuli. I'm not sure exactly where their capital is right now, but that's fine. We'll split this in half. That was just the special soldiers. We'll split this in half, and we'll do something like this. Okay, I see that they're sieging Venice. That's fine. This force will head up over here. Actually, that's a Veneto, not Venice. But we'll head up over here. Cool. And actually, that's his capital right there. Amiable will join us for this meeting. Such a good girl, Amiable. Okay, we'll catch them here. And we win that battle. It was a little dicey, but we do win it. Fantastic. So with that battle won, I would like to head over to Friuli and start getting their capital sieged. Would be ideal. We'll slow siege this back. Are they going to siege down here? If they do, we can get that back with this guy. I do want to have this in charge. There we go. Faster siege phases. Fantastic. So we'll head on down. We have a dangerous faction brewing up here, and what is that? Peasant rabble. I don't care. So that's completely fine. We'll fight this guy here, and we just cap there. We're going to go hit their capital. Cool. Ticking war score is now on our side as well. That battle was won, and we'll just head up over this way, start a slow siege. At least for now. Deft diplomacy. Okay, cool. Apparently we're going to fight them over here. Maybe not. They're grouping up. We're going to fight them over here. Sounds good. Let's catch them here, and that's less dicey. We will win that one. And this should end the war. Yep. Fantastic. And we will enforce those demands and disband our troops. So that was a defensive war there. But that's fine. We do need a new spy master. This guy will do. And I would like to deal with this faction next, I feel like. That's going to be in 7 months. Okay, we'll take a little bit of a break from expansion. Actually, it looks like we just took some territory over here. That was Byzantine previously. That'd be great. And I'd like to fight the Byzantine Empire, but right now is not the time for that if we've got rebels brewing. We should deal with the rebels first and then the Byzantine Empire. That'll be the way to go, I think. Okay, so how long at this point until egalitarian is established? 9 years? Ah. Amiable just died of old age. That is unfortunate. Very sad. Very, very sad. Well, we knew that would happen. May you grow to be strong and wise, my son. This ransom is acceptable. And sure, show in the Jarl. Okay. This ransom is also acceptable. I wish there was a way to provoke factions like you can in Europa to make them pop a little faster. Wait a second, that faction just disbanded. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. We can go after the Byzantine Empire and take Sicily. Actually, do we have a claim on it? No. Okay. So we'll take back Sicily. Fantastic. We're probably going to need some actual troops here. How long will that take? Or how many troops do they have? They actually barely have any. So we can probably get away with like 5k tops. That would be more than enough in theory. There we go, 5k. And we'll go start a slow siege over here. Cool. And we'll get some faster sieges once we get here. Fantastic. So we'll take Sicily back. That, of course, was ours, but we lost it, I think, via inheritance, which was sad. Okay. So we're just slowly taking over the region of Italia here. And eventually we're going to be able to create the Empire of Italia. Of course, this is all part of the Byzantine Empire down here. But the Empire of Italia we're going to want to be able to create soon, because that will allow us to get de jure claims on all of that internal stuff that we can't normally work on, which would be nice. All the interior non-coastal provinces. I guess we'll take war profits here. Oh, hey! We can do it. We can secure the High Kingdom of the North Sea now. It is the correct year for that. That's great. So we are absolutely going to do that. The kingdoms of England, Denmark, and Norway are a natural match. Rich, fierce, and bound together by trade and noble blood. If only someone could overcome their individualism, wedding the three permanently. We get the North Sea as our empire title. Fantastic. Above all, a High King. It has long been my ambition to unite the great kingdoms of the North Sea, but beneath a single permanent crown. For years, I've toiled, winning recognition as a great ruler of each of my realms in turn. And today, I make good on my dream. After extracting carefully worded oaths of unceasing fealty from key vassals, Saxon, Norwegian, and Dane alike have acknowledged my office as High King, the undisputed overlord of the North Sea. Mayhaps my descendants will continue to rule the kingdoms as one. Mayhaps they won't. Thankfully, it no longer matters. Whoever wears the lesser crowns, all shall bow to the Fletnefer High King. I imagine I really butchered that. A lasting, mighty realm. Beautiful. North Sea. I like it. Well, that's fantastic. We're going to come in over here and continue taking over this little section of the Byzantine Empire. But because we are now an emperor, that means that we can get another domain limit. And we will definitely... That is a really nice color. That is a really nice realm color. I like that a lot. Okay, so we're going to come in here and grab back one of our castles here. There we go. And then we're also able to get more vassal limit from that. So our vassal limit is currently 60. We can definitely get a lot more than that. So that's great. Just establishing egalitarian will get us plus 10. Legalism will be a huge boon for us. But let's finish up this war against the Byzantine Empire. Now, they are busy in another war currently, so I don't actually expect them to turn up here. What we're going to do is we're going to siege our way down and take over Malta. And then from there, we're going to hit Constantinople. Oh, we lost our Sardinian treaties. Okay. We can equip this propaganda chronicle. That'll be fine. We'll repair that as well and repair our pressed rose and our regalia and our weapon. We don't have a crown or armor at this time. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for a crown or armor. We'll see if it happens. We could try to commission one, but... Actually, we could try to commission one. This guy wants to go on an adventure. We'll sponsor it. Cool. I want you to go to... Jerusalem. Sure. I don't know what Norse people would do with artifacts from Jerusalem, but here we go. Fantastic. So we're going to head down to Syracuse. Something truly unique. And let's see what we get down here. He is going to Syria. So this siege will wrap up over here eventually. 4 months on that, but we do already have a breach, so that's nice. We'll give him more gold. We're not short on gold. There is a court event currently available. And what is this? Pariah of court. Okay. You must repent. I really do like this realm color. That's really good. Really neat there. Okay, so we will definitely get this sieged up. We can also hold court, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, hey, Byzantines. Really weak Byzantines commanded by ruler. Okay, they're followed by less weak Byzantines, but they're still not very numerous. So that was a stack wipe. We gained a figure artifact. Okay. I think that is in here? Or maybe no, it's an inventory artifact. Okay. Where is that? Here it is. Number of knights +1. Okay. Mediocre at best. We do control the war target at this point, which I'm surprised by, considering we don't control Malta, and that is part of the war target here. But okay. Sure. I guess that's fine. We might end this from taking over Malta. It's a possibility. We'll see. I hope that we do. That would be ideal. Yeah, this guy died. Okay. So he did not succeed in his adventure. He got us a finger bone, and that's like it. Sad. Sure, we'll take a risk here. Successful business endeavors. Sounds good. Show in the Duke. And let's finish up this siege. I actually think that this will finish us with ticking war score. It should. Ooh, Malta is only worth 3.8%. Yikes. Okay, well, I guess we'll head to Constantinople and finish that up that way. Although, we'll get there with the war score before then. In all honesty, we just shouldn't embark. We should just chill here. There we go. War is over, enforce demands, and disband troops. So this is now under our control. I would like to revoke his title. And he would accept that. And so we shall. So we are then going to grant this out to people of correct cultures. I don't want this to revert back into the Byzantine Empire again. So we're going to do that. And then as far as the duchy goes, that would go to this guy here. The Jarldom. We could grant him the Kingdom of Sicily, but for now, I don't feel like that's necessary. There we go. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue working on dismantling the papacy. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.